What is going on, my Bob Nation? I am Bobsy Baldred, and I am here with another video. And in this video, I will be doing a Pokemon deck battle here. And I am here on the left playing with my Lugia Metallink's Bronzong deck. My opponent is on the right. And this will be one of the last videos before I head back to school. Yeah, I'm going back incredibly early, so that's kind of a bummer for me. But stay tuned for a couple videos coming up. One of them is the giveaway announcement, the code cards. So that is coming up really quick. It will be announced on the last day of the month, so the 31st of July. And then also, I'm going to have a video coming up about my upload schedule when school starts. So anything, during the school year has to kind of slow down on this channel. So I want to talk about some new series and some stuff I want to do during the school year, and also talk about, what I think I should be uploading every single week and try to get that more consistent, because I feel like that's been kind of an issue with, what I've been doing. Kind of been just uploading randomness. You guys don't know what's coming up, stuff like that. So if you guys do like, the idea of a schedule, just, comment down below, stuff like that. Just let me know. But let's get into the video. So right now, I've got a Lugia starting up. So best start up with the deck. If you guys watched the previous video, talked about that a lot. Aegislash on the bench with a Gyarados. And we've got two Aegislashes. I was able to Battle Compress early in the game and get a Sycamore off. Hopefully, we can get a double colorless energy and just get that straight away attached to the Lugia EX. Let's see what I've got. Does not appear I got the double colorless energy I was looking for. Oh, I guess I did. So I did get the double colorless energy. I'll get that attached to Lugia. And I'll play a level ball, searching for a Bronzor. And I believe I have an Ultra Ball in my hand, so I can always just get that Bronzong out turn 2. And that's, one of the great things about my deck is that I run so many, level balls and so many Ultra Balls, the 3 of each, and you just search out, constantly searching out, your Bronzors and your Bronzongs, and that works really quickly. And I'll attach the Muscle Band to Lugia, and so next turn I'll be able to at least do 60 damage there. So not a bad start overall for myself. My opponent will attach the Muscle Band to the Gengar and play what appears to be a Shauna. So, if my opponent can get some Pokemon that he can switch into after the Gengar here, he'll be able to do some stuff. So if I can pull that Bronzor or Bronzong next turn, then I'll be able to just start Metal Linking straight to the Aegislash and get that powered up. And it appears that my opponent will just pass here. He'll do a Night Attack to the Bronzor on the bench. And it appears I had the Bronzong in hand, so I just evolve straight there. Ultra Ball a 2 Metal Energies. Great to get those energies straight to the discard pile. Probably going to be searching for another Bronzor right here. Or actually a Shaman. Okay. So must not have had a supporter in hand. Shaman is just a very overall great card. It's changed how decks look a lot. It's great. Pretty much every single deck runs it. It's just that good of a card. Then I'll play it and draw 5 cards here. Got a Battle Compressor, so I can always Battle Compressor some more energy into this card pile. But at this point, I've already got so many. We've got a Sky Field, Level Ball, probably a Bronzor. Well, actually, if I can pull up a double colorless energy here, I could just take the game. Yeah, so I'll be hoping if I can pull a double colorless energy here, I can just take the game here. Attach a Muscle Band to the Aegislash. Metal Links. And that's just the power of Metal Links. It makes such a bulky Pokemon like Aegislash or a bulky Pokemon like Lugia just, such a quick and speedy Pokemon. I mean, it's annoying when you have to attach 4 energy to a Pokemon. You have to do it every single turn. Sorry, Primal Ground and Primal Kyogre, but that's kind of what you have to deal with. With Metal Links, you just Metal Links and charge up a Pokemon, and you get that charged up in like 2 turns, and on your 3rd turn, you could have a fully charged Aegislash and a fully charged Lugia, so you're ready to go by that time, and that's just great. And really, my opponent here has to pull something good. He's got a, I believe he's a Wobbuffet in this deck. So if he can get a Wobbuffet, he could get something going. If he gets a double colorless energy, do 90 damage, and then go into Wobbuffet, preventing me from Metal Linksing. So that's always something good. We'll just see a Enhanced Hammer. So that is a huge card right there. Drop down. And Trainer's Mail. We'll see a Headringer get picked up from the Trainer's Mail. Probably going onto that Aegislash right there. So now, I've been slowed down quite a lot. If my opponent can get that Wobbuffet, get a double colorless energy, now I'm kind of in a situation here where I can't Metal Links, and he's already hammered away at energy, so, it's really slowed down my deck quite a lot. That's the power of the troll cards, the hammers and the lasers, which is getting rotated. Good thing about that. And all those troll cards just slow you down so much. That's why these videos are lasting 30 minutes. Most of them. Just going to try to slow them, make them go a little bit faster, but we'll see. We'll see a regular Psychic Energy get attached to the Gengar. So, we'll pick it up. We'll play a Super Scoop Up. And it is a Tails. See the Psychic Energy drop on the Gengar on the bench. And it is Shaman. So, the Gengar is probably going to get knocked out here. If I can pull something. If he doesn't get the Wobbuffet, I can always just Metal Links and get the Aegislash charged up. If I can get a switch, I could switch out of the Lugia, go into the Gengar for knockout, and then start charging up the Lugia, going for a huge knockout there. So we'll see another Shauna played. And another 5 cards. So, At this point, this is just a really great situation to be in for myself. My opponent can't draw Wobbuffet, so he can't do anything much right here. And I'll evolve into a Bronzong level ball for a Bronzor. And that, I think that is the last of my bench spaces all taken up. Actually, I have one more, I think. Yes. I can have one more Pokemon on the bench. And now I get Metal Links for 2. Just start charging up that Aegislash. If I can pull a switch, I can get out of Lugia there and knock out the Gengar. Yep. So I'll attach a Metal Energy to the Aegislash. And I'll Metal Links 1 to the Aegislash. And another to the Aegislash. I don't really know what else I would really attach it to. When it attaches to the Aegislash, that's got the head ringer on it, so nothing else I want to attack with. See, there's a Xerosic in my opponent's hand, so I mean, if he could play the Xerosic, but I mean, at this point, he's got to try to get some draw support played to try to get something going. I mean, at this point, he's just got to get that switch, you know, get out of that Gengar or something. And he'll play another Trainer's Mail. He'll get a Super Scoop up probably to get that Gengar out. The active slot yet again. And he'll play a substitute down, so probably going to be what he's going to switch into, you know, when he actually gets a Gengar charged up. And to play the Super Scoop up, get a heads on it, so he'll get that, he'll pick the Gengar up on the bench. Okay. Alright then. Thought he would have picked up the Gengar in the active slot. Doesn't make much sense to me. Play an Ultra Ball to grab the Wobbuffet right there. See a Shaman play down. And a double Claros attached to the Gengar on the bench. A Verbank played down, so I'll have to discard some Pokemon. I'll discard the Shaman. And the other Aegislash, just because, you know, those two cards make the most sense to discard. Shaman because you don't play any Scoop Ups or AZs. You know, there's no point in that. You know, also the Aegislash because they had the head ringer on it, so I didn't even want to attach any energy to it. So, those are two cards I'd happily just pick up and throw in the discard pile. And see that Gengar move up to the active slot. Xerosic to get the Muscle Band away. And, that has just really been how the game's been going. Most of these games, actually. Decks now, with all these troll cards, especially, my opponent's deck, have just really slowed down the game. I mean, we're, on, turn 4, and no one's taken a prize yet. Just because all these troll cards going in. And we'll see that Wobbuffet go in. Into the active slot. So now can't use the Metal Links with the Bronzong. So that's kind of an issue there. At least I have a Aegislash that's charged up. But it is poisoned, and it will have 3 damage counters on it from the Gengar that poisons you, and then from the Burbank City Gym that was in play that puts 2 extra damage counters on poison in between turns. But we'll see another Stadium come in. And Ashana. Probably going to be looking just for another Metal Energy here. But I can't really knock out that Wobbuffet. Unless I found a double switch to switch. I couldn't even do that because Wobbuffet was in the active slot. Wobbuffet just changes the whole game, Especially with Metal Links, because there's a lot of, decks that use the Metal Links with the Bronzong, or just other decks that run on these abilities, and even Shaman, for instance. It's an issue, and, you can't really get around it that much unless you Lysander out of it. Especially in a Gengar deck, you just attach a Mystery Energy to the Wobbuffet, give it free retreat, and then you can still use abilities, but your opponent can't. So that's a huge thing. And we'll see a Muscle Band to get attached to the Aegislash. So now I will be able to knock out the Wobbuffet. So I was able to pull what I needed, that extra energy and the Muscle Band. Now even if I am taking a little bit of damage from the poison, that Gengar in the active slot will not be able to attack me because there is a double colorless energy on him, a special energy. Aegislash prevents that. So honestly, this situation, he just wants to stall here. Get an energy attached to the Wobbuffet. Attack with the Wobbuffet if he can, because Wobbuffet actually will be able to attack the Aegislash, even if there is a special energy attached to the Wobbuffet, because Aegislash will lock Wobbuffet's ability, or Wobbuffet will lock Aegislash's ability, and it's actually a pretty decent attack. Wobbuffet's attack does 10 damage plus 10 more damage for each more damage counter on the defending Pokemon. So if my opponent's able to stall a little bit, get that Robo Substitute up, then, Aegislash gets a little damage on him from poison. Wobbuffet comes in and can get a decent amount of damage on him. So we will see a Metal Links. Two of them will get attached. Both of them will get attached to Lugia. Really the only decent choice there. And I'll Lysander up the Gengar on the bench and knock it out for another 2 prizes. So now I'm in the upfront now. I've gotten half of my prizes taken. My opponent hasn't taken any now. Just a matter of stalling a little bit. If you can knock out the Aegislash, he could do something. Just preventing that attacking on his side from any Pokemon have any special energy attached to it. It's a huge deal. But I mean, Wobbuffet's good too. If you can knock out that Aegislash with the Wobbuffet and continuously switch into that Wobbuffet, preventing myself from taking any big 2 prize knockouts, then he could do something here in this game. Do you see a switch in my hand? So if I do want to, switch straight into the Lugia and get a huge 2 prize knockout here, if I can pull a Lysander or a VS Sneaker, get 2 more energy attached to Lugia, I could do that. We will just see we're talking here. And are we going to see Gengar go into the Wobbuffet? Probably not here, just because my opponent doesn't want to have that Wobbuffet knocked out. Probably going to wait another turn just to get a little bit more damage on the Aegislash from Poison. But if I can pull a double Colorless Energy or just Metal Links, and I'll attach a Metal Energy. If I have 1 more Metal Energy in the discard pile, I can always Metal Links it. I'll pick the energy up. Maybe. If I can get that Lugia charged up, I do have a switch in my hand. But now, I mean, will the Aegislash be able to knock out the Gengar? I don't think so. See a Lugia get dropped down. And a Professor Birch. And I mean, if I can get a heads here, hopefully, I'm hoping to see if I can get that double Colorless Energy. And it does look like I did get that one from the Birch. So, probably going to get dropped down to the Lugia here. And we'll see what I'll do with that double Colorless Energy here. But I've already attached, so I actually can't attach it. I'll have to wait till next turn. And that Aegislash is just going to take a little bit more poison every single, every time it comes in between turns. 10 more damage, 10 more damage. So, now, I mean, surely but shortly, it's going to have enough damage on where the Wobbuffet can come up. If it's got a Muscle Band on it, it'll be able to knock it out. And we'll see the Verbank. So that's huge if a Verbank gets dropped, because now that poison will start to really get racked up here. We'll just see a Gengar get retreated into the Wobbuffet, and see a double Colorless Energy get attached to it. Again, those flip Pokemon cards are double colorless energies. And we'll see that Aegislash just get knocked out. So it's huge now that the Aegislash is off the field. And I did discard my other Aegislash when my Skyfield was discarded because it had the Headringer on it. So now that's a huge thing there because I only run 2 Aegislash in my deck. My opponent will not be able to won't see another Aegislash in the game. And there's that double colorless energy we're anticipating to get dropped down to the Lugia. Probably just use Deep Hurricane here. And knock out that Wobbuffet. Before that, I'll take 2 Metal Energy and attach them to the Lugia on the bench. And another Birch. I mean, now at this point, my opponent is in a situation where he's got to find double colorless energy or something. He's got still 3 prizes to take, which is, you know, compared to 2 prizes, is a huge deal because he still has to knock out at least an EX and, you know, another Pokemon. Or 3 non-EX, but I don't know why you would do that. Actually, I believe I just found a misplay there. That Wobbuffet was that I shouldn't have Meta Linked to the Lugia EX. I wouldn't have been able to do that. Nope, I caught myself, I guess. Very sorry about that. Whoops. Oh, man. I feel so bad now. I don't think it would have changed the outcome of the game, though. I hope it didn't. See Wobbuffet get benched. Another Gengar. Opponent's really hoping to get that double colorless energy. But instead we'll see just a normal psychic energy get attached to the Gengar. And he will just pass. So now the game is pretty much mine now. Attach another energy, double colorless energy to the Lugia EX, and I will Lysander up the Shaman EX for the game. So that's the game right there. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Also, remember to stay tuned for the upcoming videos coming up soon. We've got the Ancient Origins pack opening, my video talking about what I want to do later on in this channel's life in the upcoming school year. The giveaway video, you know, where I actually announced the winner. And I'm so sorry about that mistake I did there. Luckily, it did not affect the outcome of the game, though. Very happy about that. Would have felt horrible if a mistake like that actually affected who won the game. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. And as always, I will catch you guys later in the next video.